Yo, buddy.
Yo,
What it
peace
do?
up.
What it
A-Town
do?
down. What's good?
A-Town down in the D.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know why I've been saying that. I got it from that song back in the day. Peace up. A-Town down. Boom, back, boom, back. Yeah. Usher. That's what I got it from, man. Speaking of Usher, he'll be actually playing in the Super Bowl coming up. But that's neither here nor there or anywhere, man. What up, though? We back with another episode of Mask Off 168. New year, new you. Or at least it should
New
be.
year, new you, baby.
It's
New
the
year,
first,
new you.
yeah,
What
first
it do?
episode.
What it do?
What's
And
good,
you know,
man?
we on the 18th, and I think it's important that we talk about why we here on the 18th. And I'm gonna say it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think whether or not we had trials and tribulations that got us to the 18th day to talk about it, I think it was important for us to hit the 18th day so we can discuss all the bullshit that has happened for 18 days. And I tell you, brother, it's been going down. You know what I mean? But before we get there, we got to start off the way we normally start off, though.
We do, but off your point, the number 8 represents new beginnings. So I'm just saying, feel me? First episode of 2024, we starting on the 18th. You know what I'm saying? We more than halfway through the month already, which is wild to me. Just the reality off that alone. But yeah, we here, man. So yeah, how you feeling, man? How was your week? How's your year starting off? How's your month been? These first couple weeks. How's 2024 treating you, bro?
2024 is treating me like a straight up G. I'm gonna put it like that, man. I'm starting off wonderful. Nothing but great things from the family. You know what I'm saying? My young boy Ali, he in the mix. I'm not talking about King. I'm talking about Ali. You know what I mean? My young boy, he coming along. He getting acclimated for living with a thorough ass family. You know what I mean? So when we took him in, I was open for any and everything, but knowing that, you know what I mean, he's opening his lifestyle. I hear you, bro. I hear you.
He hear you with the shout out.
Shout out to Ali here in the mix. You know what I mean? Oliver Fuentes Coates.
Ain't no way you did that for real, bro. Fuentes, that's off the dome.
No. That's not his damn name. Me and the missus was trying to figure out to get him a middle name today.
Yeah.
And she's like Oliver. Well, she called him, his government name is Oliver. We call him Ali. You know what I'm saying? She told Oliver Jodeci. We was giving him all types of wild names. So the chat, we gonna hit that with the chat. If you think of any middle name from the young boy Ali, you know what I mean, give it up. We talking about like we gonna give him a ghetto name. Yeah. You know, Oliver Deshaun. Then it escalated to Wanye, and then it escalated to Jodeci, and then we was like Oliver Devontae Swain. You know what I mean? It was like, you know, just give it. And then she's like, well, Oliver he looks like he would be Mexican. So we that's where I came up with Fuentes. And then we was like Oliver Miguel. You know what I mean? So I don't know. What you think?
I like Jodeci actually, but something your route that you was going to Fuentes, Miguel, I like that too because his name Oliver already prestige, so you got
Oliver Fuentes, Miguel Coates.
That's too much. That you went too hard with that. You had me at first. Fuentes, Miguel. That's how you gotta say it too. Miguel.
That's when you know it's official. When you say it like that, Miguel.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
Miguel Fuentes Coates. Yes. Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Hey, can you make an appearance real quick? I want to see young Ali make an appearance, man. Your sound just went out. Yeah, I can't hear you. OG be right back with the sound on y'all folk, man. Yeah, I don't hear. Nope, I don't hear nothing. I just can read your lips, boss. It was just there. It was just there. Now it's not. Well, I'm back in the mix, man. Y'all know what it is. Episode 168. I'm gonna talk my year. I'm gonna wait till Tom come back, but we have to come on, let y'all know what's up with the new year, new us, new you, man. 2024 is starting out really good, but also really challenging at the same time. But that's the only way to become a champion is to be challenged. And I'm gonna talk about that in my motivational minute. But definitely want to make sure that you are there on the 31st of this month. We have a show, 2 shows at the Aretha Franklin Jazz Cafe. 7 p.m., 9 p.m. Tickets are $25. That's it. It's just $25. That's it. So you definitely want to come aboard, man, and say what's up. Pull up. We're going to have merchandise on deck. There's going to be some vendors there. So definitely pull up on us, man. Definitely say what's up to us, man. Definitely do what you got to do to be in that place to be. Josiah Jones headlining the first one. Crystal P is headlining the second one. And y'all know what it is. Every Thursday, including tonight, we are at Sports Liquor Bar and Grill for the Lovely's open mic. Tonight, Brandon Mullins is having his show up there for us called Let's Book. Let's Book is, yeah, I hear you now. Let's Book is a show to get comics booked. It'll be 2 bookers there that have their own open mics, and they're gonna be rocking out. So you can come and get your spot, get your shine on, man.
What you say? You
I was just shouting out. I was just shouting out stuff. I got the 31st at the Aretha Franklin Jazz Cafe, and then I got we got the open mic every Thursday. So tonight, this guy Brandon Mullins, he's a comedian. He's doing his show called Let's Book, and it'll be two bookers there, Jake and Scott. They'll be up there booking people for their shows that they have coming up, and it'll be 20 open spots to get booked. But it's still open mic, so you still pull up. Y'all know what it is.
Okay.
So yeah, man.
That sound official, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. That's what we do. Yeah. So, man, my year has been it's been good, but it also been challenging. My truck has been down since last year, and it's been I want to say it's been about at least 3 weeks now. Yeah, we in the 3rd week of January, ain't it? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been almost a month now, actually, that my truck been down. So yeah, it's been tough, man. It's been annoying.
What's wrong with it?
I need a drive shaft.
Wow.
Yeah. And due to the, I got a guy working on it, but due to the weather, it's been a lot of pushbacks because he don't have a shop. You know what I'm saying? So it's just tough when you're working with the hood mechanics. They cheaper, but as far as the elements go, they fight against the elements. So he's supposed to come today, but then I woke up and seeing it snowing. I'm like, all right.
You ain't gonna want to be out in that.
No, I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want to be myself. So I understand. But it's been an inconvenience. Danny been having to drive me/us around, so it's been tough, man. But hey, what can you do but keep going?
I know how it feels to have that one vehicle, man. In Detroit, it's not like another major city like Chicago or New York or Philadelphia where you got options.
Yeah,
it's like if you live in a D, you gotta have a vehicle. Period.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just no way of getting around that, bro. You gotta have yourself a vehicle. If you don't have a vehicle, you're you're sick. You're sick with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that like the bus do get you right. Like if you in the city, like if you're trying to get somewhere within the city, the bus system pretty decent to me. When I was living in Detroit, you know, and I didn't have a whip, man, I was easily on the bus, no problem. But like when you traveling outside the city, the outside Detroit runs, it's tough. Them smart buses, they don't run so often, especially in the cold, man. Shoot. But I'm grateful to have somebody that have my back in this season. And it's been trying on both of us, man, you know. So but it is what it is, man. Tough times. They make
Prayers up to that situation, man, because I
appreciate it.
know how that feel, man. Especially when you going in one direction and the other person going in another direction, and
Yeah.
you hate to feel like you inconveniencing them, despite if they're your spouse or not. You
Facts.
know, and I know how they feel. Like it's such. I don't even want to ask you because you already got things that you got planned, and now I'm in the middle of your plans.
Right.
When my situation could be different, and I could have went about my own way if
Yep.
it was a different scenario. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
a lot of people say that's pride. You don't want to ask because pride, but I just look at it from a different perspective. Like, yo,
Yeah.
you know, I know how it feels to be on the other side where I got shit I got to do,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody asks me to do something. It's no problem. It's
Mm-hmm.
no issue, but you know how it be sometimes. You know what I mean? So
It'd be like that, man. Especially because me and Danny different. I'm more of a sporadic, on the go, on the move type of dude. She wants stuff planned out. She want to know ahead of time. So somebody call me, hey, I got this on the flow. You want to come do it? I'll be on the move. I'll go get that money. I'll go get that cheese. But now it's like, hey, can we go do this? And then two, now we stay in Warren. You know, every 30 minutes, everything 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? At least.
at
So making
least,
that move and then having her to have to wait around somewhere or whatever while I'm shooting the move, it's just tough, man. I don't want to have her to go through all that. But now I'm like, okay, I need to make some cheese though. Like, so it's like, man, it's a cycle, man. Like, it's a cycle, bro. So, but
prayers
man,
prayers up. That situation gets better, my brother.
thank you, bro.
Prayers up
Thank
to that, man.
you. I receive it. I receive it. But I was listening to some this guy named Myron Golden yesterday, and he was talking about he mentioned that in order to be a champion, you have to come against a challenge. It's the challenges that make us the champion that we're supposed to be, and we can swing right into our motivational minute with this, man. Um,
No doubt. However
yeah,
you want to get it, let's get it.
new year, new year, new you. That's what it is. It's 2024. It's a new year, and the challenges that come against you are your opportunities for growth. They're your opportunities to show what you made of. And a lot of people want to get to their old self. Oh man, I used to be able to do this. I used to be able to do that. This stuff used to not bother me. You don't want to get back to your old self. You want to be better than you ever were. Like 2024 is about becoming the best version of you that has ever been. Every year you have to get exponentially better than last year. Every day has to get better. Your mindset has to get sharper. So self-development is the biggest thing that you want to focus on this year. Because once you develop yourself more, you'll develop the skills, you'll develop the resources, the tools, the the mindset to be able to be the person that you want to be. The goals that you have inside of you, you're not that person to accomplish those goals yet. So you have to develop to that person so you can even walk in that authority, in that power. And so that's what I've been working on, is just developing myself, what I'm intaking in my mind, my spirit, and knowing that every day is going to have its own challenge. But if I get better every day, I will be the best version I can be. Somebody asked me what's my goals for 2024, and I said it. It sounded cliche, but I meant it. I'm like, I really want to be the best I've ever been. Like, I feel like in the past I haven't lived to my maximum capacity, and that's what I want to do this year, is just maximize everything. And it's tough. It's a tough thing. It's a tough feat, but I know I'm built for it, and I know that I'm not him right now, but I will be him. I'll be him tomorrow. I'll be him next week. I'll be him next month, and it's gonna keep getting better, man. It's your motivational minute. Develop yourself,
Man,
and
that's
that's
so
what makes
dope. And
champions, man.
I'm sitting there listening to you, man, and it's so much I take away from this show. Most importantly, it's so much that we give each other when we do this show, man. I'm sitting here listening, and one of the things I didn't mention about my week is I've been dealing with a situation that occurred that not only affected someone else, but it affected me in a very profound way. Like my mom car got hit like a week and a half ago out in front of the house, out in front of her house. It was parked, and it was one of the young bulls on the block who hit it. He tried to peel off. It was like a little fender bender or whatever. He peels off. Luckily, other people in the neighborhood saw it, and they told my mom, like, what's good or whatever, right? So my mom reached out to the young boy. The young boy, like, yo, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it done. So he brings some light because he cracked the light and he messed up, like the bumper is messed up, whatever. So he tells her that he gonna get it done on a particular day. That particular day come and go. So my mom calls with my little sister. So he like, yo, you don't gotta keep calling me. I'm gonna handle it. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I mean? He talking real fly. So I hear about it. You know what I mean? So the day he said he was gonna get it done again, he don't get it done. He keep it moving. You know what I mean? So she calls him. I say, call him on the phone. We on the phone. And I look at this and I think about what you was just saying about how you want to be a better version of yourself each year. And I think about years back, bro, I was not who I am today. I'm a lot more patient when it comes to niggas. I'm a lot more patient. You know what I mean? Like I love black people, but niggas, they don't get a lot of patience with me because I know they don't be with some peace shit. They be ready to be a nigga. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm on the phone with the young boy, my mom saying, hey, look, that day you said you was gonna fix the car, it came and went, you know, what's up with you? Like, I need this done. He like, didn't I tell you I was gonna do this? Now you disrespecting me. Like you now you harassing me. Like, and I'm like, I'm on the phone. I say, yo, you talking to somebody's mom, bro. Like, yo, how would you feel if it was your mom? But I already talked to her. She act like I'm going somewhere. Like my grandma lived across the street over there for over 60 years. Like, where am I go? She know me. My mom like, I don't know you. You do know me. Like I said, yo, bro, she don't know you. And I'm gonna tell you this, I don't know you. Especially for you to be talking to my mom like that, bro. We're just having a conversation. Why are you getting aggressive? I don't get that.
Just communicate. Like if you can't do it in the next 3 days, just say that. Like
just all you gotta say is just communicate. You don't gotta do this thing now. And I notice a lot of young people do it where they will start yelling and over talking to you. And then when they over talk you, they trying to play victim. It's almost like, remember back in not back in the day, but a couple years back when everybody was on the police and they show pictures of the police and start taping them. And they're like, I'm not being aggressive. I'm not being aggressive. Stop. Why are you touching me? It's almost like that. Like the more you escalate, you know what I'm saying? You're looking for a response.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? And I wasn't giving him that response. But I think back to 95. You know what I mean? I think back to when I was younger. I'm with the shits. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I already know how this is gonna play out. So when we got off the phone with Mom Dukes, I said, yo, check this out, Mom. Stop communication with this nigga. Period. Go about it through your insurance and sue this nigga. Because he ain't about to do what he need to do. And what he doing is he trying to play you. You know what I mean? He weaning you out. You know what I mean? So, you know, the best part of me is taking different approaches in life. But the worst part of me is on that type of time where I'm like, yo, this nigga trying to get over. You know what I mean? I need to do something about it. And I struggle with this new version of me every year.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a struggle. Because I will go knock your fucking windows out. I will go blow your fucking house down. You know what I mean? And you laughing, but I'm dead ass. That's the old me.
The old
You know what I
time.
mean? Like, and every day, that's why I go in the house. You know what I mean? And I get invited to a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm not with crowds like that no more. I think the pandemic gave me anxiety about a lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And niggas say I'm a funny nigga. You know what I mean? You know me to be a funny nigga and hee ha ha. But you know, when you disrespectful, bro,
Mm-hmm.
it's a whole different me.
It's a
You know what I
whole mix.
mean?
Yeah,
It's a
absolutely.
whole mix in the mix. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
it's like I can't let somebody's actions dictate how my new sense of peace
Come on.
is trying to
Come on.
come across. You know what I
Come on.
mean? I'm trying to
Absolutely.
generate a new me. And it's
Absolutely.
like the devil is picking and poking and prying. And what makes so bad, it ain't no white man. It ain't no Chinese man. It ain't no Arab.
Yep.
This is us with the dumb shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's
Yep.
an element of this that we don't talk about all the time with
Absolutely.
the show. And I'm guilty of it because in a minute I will talk about a Caucasian in a minute.
Yeah.
But a lot of this shit that filters in our own neighborhood, it be us with the stupid shit, bro.
Absolutely.
And they don't
Absolutely.
even mean it. It's just a matter of communication.
Real
All
talk.
you gotta do is communicate effectively.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Man, that's a great point, man. A couple of things you hit. Communication, that's the key. So one thing about my car experience that has taught me, I'm looking, it's a mirror of myself. Like what he's doing. My thing has been the communication. I'm unaware. Like I'm okay. I don't want to hear that you can't get it done in a certain time frame, but at least tell me. At least tell me, hey, this is gonna take me a week. Hey, look, it's Monday. I won't be able to get to your whip until Friday or Monday of next week. Like, you know what I'm saying? At least tell me that so I know what's happening. But the unawareness is what has me. So it also is doing two things. It's annoying me, but it's also like, look at yourself. Look at the things that you've done in your business that are similar to this. The lack of communication, the lack of keeping your word and keeping your commitment to doing what you said you would in the time that you said you would do it. And then communicating if you can't do that. So it's like, okay, this is me. Like I've done this to people. I've not responded. Said I will come on Tuesday, but don't come till Wednesday. I've done, you know what I'm saying? I've done that myself. So it's like, all right, it's like I don't really want to say karma, but what you put out, you're gonna get back. You know what I'm saying? That's just the law of the world. So and then another thing is other points you mentioned is yes, your old self rising back up. You know, you taking this new approach, and like you said, the devil is always going to try to push your buttons to get you back to that old, because he know that old is something that you had to kill off, but it's always that chance to come back. Go ahead.
And the devil know how to approach you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. The
It
formula that
knows
he
that
needs.
my thing is anger. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anger fuels me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, so it knows the little buttons to trigger that anger in me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if it involves people I hold dear. Like
Mm-hmm.
you got my mom like getting sick and she having anxiety and she ain't going to sleep because she's worried about if this nigga now gonna try to steal her car and
Yeah.
all this shit. You know what I mean? You taking her through so much unnecessary shit. You don't have to.
Yeah.
If all you could have done is just be a solid nigga. And I'm stuck at a position where I can't get too involved because if I get involved, I don't live there. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I don't live there. My mom do. My mom stayed there by herself.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
me getting the information to help her, I'm scared that it'd be after the fact, after I already done something, which will
Right.
fuel another form of consequences. You know what I mean? So
Retaliation.
yeah,
Yeah.
it'll fuel a bunch of retaliatory consequences
Mm-hmm.
behind it. So I can't do nothing, and I know it's me, and it's me alone. And I'm telling my lady, and she telling me not to get involved, and I'm getting pissed with her because she said, "How the fuck you gonna tell me not to get involved?" And that's my mom. You know what I mean? So I got all these different things jumping off, bro, and I'm like, I need a moment to myself.
Right. Right.
So
I agree.
when I de-escalated and I took a moment to myself,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? I came to realization that absolutely right. this is not my situation.
Yeah.
I love my mom, dear, but she needs to follow through the appropriate way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Which is
if the
getting the
nigga get out of
company
whack,
involved.
you know what I mean? You need to get the authorities involved. If the nigga get out of whack, we're gonna have to handle it that way. And I
Yeah.
know that may sound cliche and it may sound away, but this is the responsible Tony talking
Absolutely.
because I got a lot to lose in my
Absolutely.
44, going on 45 years in life. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And
I got a lot to lose.
that's what it is. And situations have to be handled maturely. You know what I'm saying? It's the knucklehead nephew may not get you right. You probably just got to call the insurance company if she has insurance that way. Just
Oh, it ain't
go
even the nigga ain't even no kin to us. I hope you heard the story right.
No.
He's a
I
nigga
know
that's on the block.
I know it's not your nephew. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like referencing him to as a
Yeah.
nephew, because he they can and they people they nephew whatever. And now that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
But
my bad. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But I
I'm
get
just
what you're saying. Like and I can involve my knucklehead nephew. I can involve my knucklehead peoples. But it's like I'm trying to handle this the right way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the motherfucker talking, like I say, yo, the advice I can give you, man, is just be a G about what you're doing. The niggas say to me, well, look, I don't need no daddy. Start laughing at this nigga, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he keeps trying to escalate a response out of me. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
it's
I got his number, but I'm like, I want to call this nigga so bad again. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I know it'll put my mom in a position where
it's just
you get what I'm
stress.
saying?
I do. Because at a certain point, you got to clean your hands from somebody and know that they not going to give you what you need and just let that be that. So if I got to come out of this $250 myself to get this done fixed, because other than that, it's just going to cause me more stress. I got to call the insurance company. Whatever I need to do outside of what I expected from that situation, that's what's got to be done because it's just going to be more stress. And what you're there to do is be almost a counselor to your mother, to let her know it's gonna be all right. Maybe and just lead her in the right direction on what she should do versus, hey, clearly dog ain't gonna be right. So we can't try to force him to do nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But it's so and I'm doing those things you said, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But the funny thing about that is, man, he's only one of what makes a percentage of niggas in Detroit, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's so many niggas doing so much unnecessary bullshit that, you like, come on, man. Like, I don't know if you saw on the news that a homeowner shot and killed a nigga tried to break in his house. I would have too. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? I just discovered it's a rule that if someone's actively trying to steal your car outside, you cannot go outside with your pistol and shoot them.
You can't?
You can't.
That's crazy.
That's against the law.
So what you supposed to do? Just get your stuff yanked?
That's what they saying. And I used to work with DPD.
Yeah.
So this is the conversation that they said. They said, well, you're not getting touched, so you can get that replaced.
Bro,
I
this is my means of transportation. This is how I make my money.
It's an item. It ain't a person. You know what I mean? So
that's crazy.
When I found that, I said, "Damn, what the fuck? I'm protecting what's mine."
So you go basically with a strap. You can only protect your life. Is basically what you're saying.
That's what they saying, and I guess that's why it's that stand your ground thing they got in certain states. The stand your ground because you protecting you. You know what I mean? It was an immediate danger.
So
fuck out of here, though. I work too. I'm like this. I work too hard to let something just go. But the flip side to that, people say, if you got it that easy, it'll come back that easy or whatever. But I don't believe in that, bro.
I didn't get it that easy. That's the thing. Like thousands of dollars have gone into this investment.
Exactly.
That's not easy. I don't just got another few racks to. Anyways, man.
I don't got no racks, period. You know what I mean?
Man, like, come on, bruh.
The types, you know what I mean? The price of even getting a meal is expensive.
Bruh,
No money.
Bro, especially for the family, man. And like now it's me and Danny, like everything at least $30, $40. Like off the rip, man. You go out the crib every day, you probably gonna spend $30, $40 every day.
$30, $40. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, if you spend $100, you like that's like spending $1 damn near.
No, real
you know
talk.
What I mean?
It's about $100 I'll say like 30 to 40. That's about $100. Like the value of it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, when you think about it too, like say like you go to the grocery store, right?
Mm-hmm.
You spend $100 worth of shit. You technically only bought 5 or 6 items, if that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Before you know, you had $70 fucking and you got like 2 packs of meat.
I'm about to say and don't let it be some meat on there, bro. It's over.
It's over. It's a wrap. You can get some bread, some milk, cereal, 2 packs of meat. You had 64, 70.
That's a strong.
Damn near $80.
Yeah, for sure. Because them 2 packs of meat hitting off, that's 25 right there.
Right? Yeah, man. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I this motivational minute, man, it's a testament to the things that we talk about, the things we stand for as men. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm your senior, but I learned so much from you. You know what I mean? As you do your travels and we begin to piece through life through this. It's piece through this episode of Mask Off, episode 186, New Year, New You. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm realizing, man, even if you say New Year, New You, the same OG, man. You know what I mean? I'm just progressively trying to enhance who I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's the newness. It's not changing the whole everything. It's just improving. The person I was, I'm not anymore because I grew. I got better. You know what I'm saying?
Better.
That's what it is. You just got to raise the standard, man. But every time that you put your feet in the dirt to say I'm gonna go forward, it's 3 more things pulling you back.
Sludge. It's like sludge. Like
literally. Like quicksand. Like you gotta get through that quicksand. And then it's like you have 2 choices. Either let the sludge just stop you and you stuck and you just getting buried deeper and deeper, or fight the unfightable fight.
See, and that's the thing too. Like my mom, she had took time off work. She getting anxiety. She getting sick. She making herself sick. I said, Mom, you gotta move forward.
Yeah.
You can't let that shit irritate you that much that I just worry about it, and I say that shit gonna come back on him. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Let that come back on him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Real
He gonna get it one way, but one thing you don't need to do is let him get away with it. You
Absolutely.
know what
I mean?
Yeah. So
you may have to, and let the law just take its place. Like what you put out will come back. That's what it takes sometimes. You can't, like, one of my favorite scriptures is vengeance is mine, says the Lord, because we can't get caught up in this war mentality, because that's not the fight we fighting. I can't fight.
And you are you right, because that be me. You know what I mean? And I had a conversation with my lady, and we was talking about if something that happened to people that I love and a motherfucker killed somebody I love, I would want them not to get the death penalty. I would want to kill that motherfuckers myself. You know what I mean? Not necessarily death penalty, but stuck in jail for the rest of your life. No. Yeah. You need to feel that fucking pain. You know what I mean? You need to be off. You know what I mean? And she was like, well, wouldn't that make you the same as they were? Wouldn't you be the same person? I say, well, karma's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Well, how would that person's family feel? I said, well, they would be understanding to the fact that this motherfucker did some shit he shouldn't have done.
I don't think so.
My logic is like, your logic ain't you're not being rational. You're basing your logic off emotion. And I said, you're absolutely right. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Because it's tough because you're just keeping the war going. Their family is not going to be oh yeah, he deserved that. Nah, they gonna want to ride out and slide out too. And now we have a war. Now you got a hit on your head. You feel me? Now you in the streets. You at the gas station. You get caught lacking. Pop, pop, pop. Now you out of there. Now that's 3 deaths that didn't happen. Like, you know what I'm saying?
With a 4th on the way.
You feel me? Because now your family again gotta slide again. Like, but it's I honestly, man, these type of situations are really tough for me because a part of me
you feel me. You feel me.
Like, I totally understand it.
You feel me, especially when it comes to my dudes. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, and I love your mom. Man. I love your mom dearly, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Just me there. I'm ready to ride out for her too. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Automatic.
Off the rip. Like, what the fuck? Who fucking with her?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if she said whatever she said. No, nigga, you got me fucked up.
For real. You feel me? Like, and so it get like that, man. But it's like, if we all had the mentality, like, why did it happen in the first place? You know what I'm saying? And that's what we trying to get out of, is this mentality of fighting against each other. We need to fight the situation. We need to fight the community. It's so much other battles that we can link together side by side and fight this battle. Like, oh, you got a problem, I got a problem.
That's the thing, though. The door for communication is never open on niggas. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Niggas already take a defense stance because they wrong and they don't know how to communicate. So the only thing they thinking is, I'm wrong. You know what I mean? So I gotta fight that off. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I felt that energy with him. And I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to yell at you, bro. I'm just trying to understand, how can we rectify it?
Yep. That's all it be, man. That's all it is, man. How can we get to a resolve? That's the whole thing. We all just trying to get this. What's the problem? How can we get to a solution? Even if it's not the solution, neither of us want it. What is our middle ground to say, okay, this is too much for me? And that's what I've learned too. You have to sometimes just say, this is out of my scope. This is out of my frame of work. This is out of my whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can't do this for you. You have a job. I can't get it done. And that's okay. That's maturity within itself.
I'm a work in progress, but I'm still trying to learn how to not be emotionally invested in the get back. Because, you know, the petty part of me, like, okay, cool. You did this to my mom. Now your mom got to feel it. You know what I mean? And I tried talking to you. You was on some other shit. Okay, cool. I'm going to catch you lacking. And when I catch you lacking, it's going to be an issue. You know what I mean? I haven't figured out what I'm going to do. I'm going to blow your shit out. You know what I mean? I'm going to do. But when I catch you lacking, we definitely going to have to see what it's hitting for. And then I'm thinking about all the consequences that can happen with that. I this nigga, he pull a gun out on me.
And now you're done. Like,
you know what I mean? Woo.
There's no fighting a gun.
There's no fighting it. You know what I mean? But it's so hard being a man when you're trying to be a stand-up man. You know what I mean?
Yes. Be thorough. Be on point. Be all you can be, man. It's tough.
You know what one of my problems has been?
Yeah.
Protecting people. You know what I mean? All my life, I've been in positions where I'm protecting others. You know what I mean? In neglecting and negating myself. I'm putting myself on the line for another motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Ain't even your problem.
It's not even my issue. And you know, and I've been locked up for that. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I've been, you know what I mean? And it's like, I just feel something for the underdog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the person can't do for themselves. Like,
you can't do, and I mean, that's why I don't like niggas who fuck with kids. I don't like niggas who fuck, you know what I mean, take the essence from children, who disrespect the elderly. You know what I mean? I don't fuck with none of that, bro. Like, that's pussy shit. Part of my language. But I'm like, that's stuff you just don't do. That's not man law. You know what I mean? And we have so many people out here that just, they got real funny style time, man. They be on some funny funny money, man. Some real funny baloney. You know, and it ain't good.
Not at all. Not at all, man.
You know,
Yeah.
man. I don't know. We can talk about this till the cows come home, but
Real talk.
it takes more than just me reevaluating what I'm gonna do.
Mhm.
Niggas need to reevaluate nigga shit, bro. Stop doing nigga shit.
And that's what it really boils down to. If we all had this mentality of I'm gonna take each situation and learn and grow from it, man, we wouldn't even be in these situations, bro.
We wouldn't.
We wouldn't even be here.
But on another note, man, you know, this is the 18th day, like we said at the top of the show. It's a lot of shit that popped off. Cat Williams and jumped out the ship and like going at niggas and all crazy.
Man,
you know what I
mean? he mowed down the whole industry, man.
do you think it was meant to happen that way?
What you mean as far as him airing everybody out?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I feel like because he has watched so many other people get on the platform and say certain things that were not true. You know, when it comes to Ricky Smiley, Cedric, Steve, he like imagine him at the crib like, oh, ain't no way he said that. And Shannon just standing on it because he don't know. He wasn't there. He just taking what they saying as bond. So Cat like, nah, man, I gotta say my truth, man. These dudes is fraud. I didn't look all these dudes in their eyes and they fraudulent, man. They not doing this, they not doing that. They're easy piece of this. Like, man, it was necessary. To me, what it did, I watched it, and it took me like 2 days to watch the whole thing. It's like almost 3 hours. I watched it, man, and I enjoyed it from the standpoint of I've always been an artist, always been an actor, and I just started doing comedy last 2-3 years, and I never wanted to compromise. That's always been my main priority is do not compromise nothing for no type of money, no type of nothing. Like I even turned down a role just because I thought they was going in that direction.
Oh, that wear a dress role.
It was like a dude that got out of jail, and some of the dialogue in the audition, I'm like, I ain't even go to the audition because I'm like, no, like. And then when the movie came out, I was like, okay, I could have done that. But I'd rather find out that way than find out when it's too late. So for me,
where man, nigga getting close to your face, like, hey, what's up?
Nah,
my bad, bro. I didn't really like this. You know, I gotta eat too. You know what I mean? Break me off a Kit Kat bar.
Right. But no, man, it's the entertainment industry is an evil industry. Let's just put it out there. It's Hollywood is the powers of darkness are running it. Let's just be real. And you have to do certain things in order to be recognized, in order to be in the crowd, in order to go through that door, get that deal. That's just the only way. Other than that, you have to do it on your own. You got to stand on your own business, put up your own money, take your own loss. Now, if you want a company to do it, a mainstream company, you more than likely gonna have to compromise and bend in some type of way. And they have this whole thing like that's called, I think it's the humiliation ritual. And at first, like as he's talking about it, as Cat is talking about it, like, you know, this person wore a dress, this person is a plant. You see him using these certain words throughout the interview. At first, I'm like, yeah, they do be on the black dudes like this heavy, man. Any black dude that's sweet at what he do, they're gonna try to get him on this. But then I saw a video that came out, and it showed every main white actor that you know, like name any white actor,
wore a dress.
They wore a dress, and it's just not as, bro. Everybody.
Remember Robin Williams? That was part of why he struggled. Yeah, he killed himself.
Right.
I can't say that's why he killed himself, but it makes you wonder why.
Why? You know what I mean? Because you now the money is coming in, but you also looked at what you didn't bent, how far you bent yourself out of whack. And you like, man, I really did that. Now the billboards is going across bus with you on this dress, and you like, that is me. I really did that. The money in your account, though, the money is in your account.
You know what broke my heart? You know what broke my heart when I saw Martin Lawrence playing Big Mama. But you know what? It didn't. I'm gonna change that.
He was already Shanae.
He was playing Shanae and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Did that. And we laughed it off. Oh man. But that's really garbage, man. And same with
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx did it. Like, man, anybody. The people that have not done it, they not as far as those people.
Like, you know what? No, I take Denzel.
Denzel stood on business. Denzel stood on business. Denzel definitely stood on business. His whole career, he stood on business.
His whole career been
thorough.
It been him. Been him.
And he's very strong-willed. And so Brandon T. Jackson is actually my pastor's son. And he was in Big Mama's house too. Right?
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah. So he did the dress. You know what I'm saying? Did you see Big Mama House too with him and Martin?
Yeah, I did see it.
Yeah, so that was Brandon T. Jackson. So he did the dress. So my point is that what was my point?
Where he at now?
He's doing comedy now. Oh, that's what it was. He did an interview. Brandon T. Jackson. He doing stand up, and he just signed a new deal for a new show coming out. I just saw it yesterday. But he's doing stand up. He's in the stand up heavy. He be doing shows around the country, and so he did an interview, and they said that he said he got it from Denzel. He was like, Denzel told him, he said, you leave 30 minutes before he said you can go to the parties, but you got to leave 30 minutes before the devil show up. And he said he started modeling after Denzel. He said if he see Denzel leaving, he gonna leave out too. You know what I'm saying? Because Denzel already know the game. Like, I'm gonna come show my hands. You know what I'm saying? But at a certain point, I'm out. And that's just the name of the game. Them parties, man, they be going down.
When they start cutting the lights and the techno lights pop up, and the lights start flickering.
Then them trays come out with something on it.
Yeah, those trays come out. You're like, whoa.
What is this? Just take
coat rack.
Yeah. Check, please.
Please.
I need to take my coat off. I'm not taking nothing off.
In that joint with the hoodie on.
You feel me? Like, y'all good? Y'all boys straight? All right.
What's up, dog? I'm only here for a minute. Bro.
Too.
Boop, boop.
All these,
boop,
baby.
Boop.
Y'all good? I see y'all, though. I see y'all. Yeah, I'm about to sign. You just got here. I know. Before you turn around again, I'm out the door.
You know.
I ain't drinking nothing. I ain't eating nothing. I'm coming full. Bottle of water in my pocket that was already closed. Well, wham, I'm out, man. I'm out. And then also he called out Diddy as well. He was like, because Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no. It's like, man, and this is stuff that we already knew, but now having it like confirmed, like, yes, they are doing this, they are making deals like this. He called out Ludacris. He was like, yeah, it was two of us. Yeah, Ali know what's up. What's up?
He must know something about Ludacris.
He do. But he was like, yeah, it's a certain deal that they had. I
you know about Luda?
Oh, Ali know the real deal. Oh,
that's why I fucks with this nigga, man.
He real. Yeah,
he a real one. You say Luda name.
Yeah, but that boy. So I love what it did for the culture. The truth is coming out. The people that have been in dark are more getting to the light. The people that have been in the light are getting even brighter light, because it's like, yeah, I knew it. Now it's for sure. Now I am okay with not reaching that level of success, because that level of success you're gonna have to be in, and I refuse to be in. So it just changed my perspective on where I want to go with this career, with my career. It didn't change; it strengthened, because I already was clear. And so now Shannon Sharp's platform has grew. He didn't gain like almost 1 million subscribers off that interview alone.
I just feel like he is the most worst interviewer ever.
Really?
And he cannot articulate himself. And he
did great on the Cat interview. That was one thing I enjoyed.
You think so?
Yes.
So, Cat Williams, let me ask you a question, Cat Williams. Let me tell you, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was saying that, what you think about that, Dan? No, man, no.
It's organic, bro. That's what you want.
No.
I don't want somebody scripted sitting up there like. Next question: do you have a
No, I don't.
radio?
I just never liked him in particular.
So that's what it is. But I feel like he's very organic to the culture, to Black people as being this pillar of being this pillar of authenticity, and coming up from doing what you did as a professional. He was a Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Fame football player, a Super Bowl champion, and everything. What he did on the field, now to being a sports analyst, now getting out of Undisputed with Skip. Now he's with Stephen A. on First Take. Now he has Club Shay Shay. He has Nightcat with Terrell Owens. No, not Terrell Owens. Ocho Cinco. Chad Ocho Cinco. And he's doing this on a platform that we all would like to have, and he's doing it independently. He's doing it among himself. He's getting deals. He has deals with DraftKings and some other people, but he's still doing it on his own platform, his own channel, his own revenue, getting his own dollars, man. And that's the salute that we want to see. We want to see Black men winning. And I've always been a Shannon Sharpe fan ever since I got to know him through Undisputed. So I'm a fan, man.
I'm not a fan. You know what I mean? I'm not a fan of him.
I can understand. Everybody got their opinion.
Yeah, and it's the country bumpkiness I don't like. You know what I mean?
And that's just him. He's being himself. Like, that's what I love. I love authenticity. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to
go ahead. I see you wearing an NBA.
Yeah, yes, definitely wearing an NBA. And didn't we have a wager that we had?
I don't know what the wager consists of, though.
Yeah, we'll have to run the tape back. But we had an NBA episode earlier this year when the NBA started. So that was a few months ago, and it was about the Bucks. I was saying the Bucks would be a championship contending team, and I said they would be. I don't know if it's top 4 or top 2 in the standings, but they definitely sitting at top 2 right now. So
I thought you said number 1. I thought you said number 1.
I ain't say 1. I know I didn't say 1. I wouldn't have done that. But I knew they was gonna be top 2. I knew that. So we'll have to run the tape back, man. I'll come back next week with the answer.
I don't know what consisted of the wager, though. I don't know what.
Again,
I'm not sure if it was money involved. I don't know what it was.
I don't think it was money. I think it was lunch. I think the one person buys the other person lunch. I think that's what it was.
That's no biggie. You know what I mean?
Oh, man,
that's no biggie.
I can eat off $15. That ain't nothing.
You know what I mean? I can get you a little Swanson.
Hey, man, I'll take it, man. A little corned beef sandwich.
Marie Calorie. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
TVD.
Hey, give me 2. If it's a TV dinner, let me get 2 of them then.
You know what I mean? Salisbury Stizzy. You know what I
mean? Little, what is it? Kid cuisine.
Kid cuisine. You know what I mean? A little Swanson. Get you a little Swanson.
I need
the brownie next to it. You know what I mean?
Got to poke the holes with the knife and put that boy in the
bang, bang, boom. You know what I mean? Get you together.
Man, I used to love the kid cuisine, man. But yeah, man, no, there's got to be a fresh lunch, man. Don't send me off on none of that.
No, I ain't gonna do you wrong. I ain't gonna do you wrong.
Just give me a like a gift card to some food place or something. That'll settle the score, man.
You acting like you won something. You ain't win nothing.
I did. I won.
I thought I swore I was saying that they going to the chip. They ain't going to no chip.
Oh, okay. Nah, because we said about the end of the year at where the standing was. But if you want to do another way,
all right. I mean,
if you want to do another way,
I don't take you as a liar. If you said I did,
I can't. Man, I'll send you the clip, but I can't see. Hold on, let me look at the standings right now.
I'm good for it. You know what I mean? If you say they contenders, they contenders. You know what I mean?
It's Boston, Milwaukee, 76ers, Cavs. That's the top 4 in the East. And top 4 in the West is a very surprise. The T-Wolves, the Thunder, the Nuggets, and the Clippers. The T-Wolves number 1 in the West, bro.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, man. Ant been balling, man. Ant-Man been balling. Oh, get him, killer, get him. There it is. Oh, he ready. Boy. You better get a grip on that,
He's
man.
been tripping ever since we started talking about Ludacris.
Yeah. He ain't letting it go. Luda. It's crazy because Ludacris mean going crazy, so he going Ludacris.
Yo, the crazy part about it is he tried to come back with a diss track, and he ain't dispute nothing Cat Williams said
at all. He did say, he said, I ain't Illuminati, only Ludanati. So you basically saying, like, come on, you did not deny it at all, though. Like you said, I ain't Illuminati, I'm a Ludanati. Like he changed the name for himself. Like,
I'll be real with you, I've never heard a dope ass Luda rap. Period. I haven't.
He got mainstream early 2000 hits. He got hit
Roll
records.
out.
He got hit records. He got the
commercial
club bumping.
Success.
Huh?
Yep. He got that commercial success.
Yeah. He got hits. But as far as bars, I agree. He's not a lyricist. He's a hype, like a hype rapper, you know what I'm saying? But it worked.
I did that.
Yeah, move. Get out the way. Man, he had the whole club jumping off that.
But even on that song, Mystical, everybody was looking for Mystical verse.
Yeah.
Here I go. Here I am. Don't jump, bitch. Move. You know what I mean? I get
that.
You know what I mean?
I do want to hit one more thing before we get up out of here, man. Roaring down the field, a charging team that will not yield. Down the field to gain a Lions victory. Go Lions!
No, I was just getting excited for the wrong thing. I thought we was talking about Hell to the Victors, Michigan Wolverines.
Oh, we can hit them first, actually, because they actually won the championship, man. I'm a big fan of my hometown, man. I don't care where I go, where I'm at. I'm always going to be a Michigan, Detroit fan. All right? So the fact that Michigan Michigan Wolverines won the national championship. Not just the Rose Bowl, not the Orange Bowl, this bowl, that bowl. We, the top dogs in Michigan in college sports this year, bro. College football, man. That's amazing to me, man. That's amazing to me. In my lifetime, in my season, the Michigan Wolverines, out of 100 teams at least. I don't know how many college teams it is, college football teams, but we won. Undefeated season. We ain't lost nothing, man. And my dad went to Michigan State. So by nature, I grew up a state fan, you know. So, but then once I became an adult, and I like both. I like Michigan, period. I like the state of Michigan. I love the city of Detroit. So anything, if it's Michigan against anybody, I'm taking Michigan all day. Go ahead, man. I ain't want to take the thing.
So I'm going to say this. I am selective when it comes to certain things. When it comes to football, I became a Steelers fan based upon Jerome Bettis. You know what I mean? I followed Jerome Bettis all the way to the Steelers. I got all his jerseys.
He from Detroit now.
He went to McKenzie.
Yeah. With my mom.
Yep, McKenzie High School.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Mom. He went to McKenzie. I followed him to McKenzie High School, to Notre Dame, all the way to LA Rams, to Pittsburgh. I got his LA Rams, both his away and home jerseys.
I thought they just became the Rams, the LA Rams recently. Wasn't it the St. Louis Rams?
No, it was LA before it was St. Louis. And then it went back to LA. You know what I'm saying? So do the research.
LA, St. Louis, LA?
Yeah.
Okay, I ain't know that. Okay.
Yeah, it used to be LA Rams. You know what I mean? And then I could be wrong, but that's what I got. You know, I got his LA Rams jersey. You know what I mean? And then from there, I got his away and I got his home Pittsburgh jersey.
Okay.
So ever since he was in Pittsburgh, I followed him all the way to Pittsburgh. We won championships. We did our things.
All
right. So Michigan,
Yes,
when I
sir.
was a kid, Michigan has always had dominant football teams, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Great running backs, great linebackers,
Yeah.
all that. We won a championship with the great Charles Woodson. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
I've always looked at Michigan as the upper echelon when it comes to football. And I always held these teams to those team standard. Like,
Yeah.
man, this team ain't that great. This team ain't that great.
Mm-hmm.
And this year, I still held them to that standard. I'm like, they're a little small, but I had to realize something. A lot of these teams look different compared to the way they used to look.
Yeah.
The linebackers used to look totally big. The running
Shoot.
backs was super big.
Yeah.
And I mean, this day and age is not like that. You know what I mean? Everybody is a
Speed and
lot
power.
slim built. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I am 100% happy they won. And secondly, I am ecstatic to see all five of the Michigan Fab Five in the buildings to support Jawan Howard
Yeah.
as head coach of the Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah. That was dope, man. That was dope. Because they had some beef over the years.
Yeah, they had some unnecessary drama.
Yeah, major beef, unnecessary, like you said. I agree. And yeah, I did see that. That was because Juwan Howard is the Michigan basketball coach, right?
Yeah.
So that's
they
great,
always
man.
there, man. And
That was great to see.
those are my heroes coming up, man. They changed the epitome of what basketball looked like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They changed the trajectory of it, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and let's get back to your Lions.
No, man, we get hit on the Wolverines a little more. Whatever you want to do.
I mean, I feel like I need to say this flat out. Like, I'm not a Lions fan. You know what I mean?
And why not?
And all these niggas that's pressing, ooh, we Lions, and you seen all these niggas coming out the woodwork with they Potter blue hats and blue coats. What the fuck y'all niggas was at last year? Where y'all was at the year before?
Yeah.
Be true to your squad. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I ain't no flip flop guy. I ain't gonna oh go Lions. You know what I mean? No, that's not me. You know what I mean? Living your truth.
I see what you're saying. So you saying because you jumped off the bandwagon, you don't want to jump back on.
I was never off the bandwagon. I never was on it. You know what I mean? Okay. Only person I liked a couple people on the Lions: Herman Moore, Johnny Morton, and fucking Barry Sanders. Other than that, I've never liked no fucking Lion.
You ain't been a Lions fan in 20 years. Then.
Megatron. Okay. You know what I mean? I like individuals.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I never liked the team. I thought Matt Stafford was a fucking bum. They should have never got him. The hottest thing that came out of Detroit was the greatest backup quarterback ever in the history of all backup quarterbacks, Charlie Batch, bitch. Charlie Batch. And he got a ring with us. Yes.
Charlie Batch got a ring with us? What you mean?
He got a ring with us, the Steelers.
Oh, okay, the Steelers. Yeah, Charlie Batch. I used to play Madden back in the day, and I used to play the Lions, and he was the quarterback.
Charlie Batch, man. He wasn't fit here in Detroit.
At all. But, hey, I'll say this, man. I worked at Ford Field for like 2-3 years, and I should have kept that job. That would have been dope to be there at this time. I quit because I got into movies, and once I had my first movie, I said, man, I can't be seen doing no security at the Ford Field. I'm a movie star, nigga. I should have kept that job, man. Who did I think I was?
Kobe.
Right, exactly. I thought I was, and that movie. It took 2 years for that movie to even drop, man. It wasn't nobody checking for me, man. But I am a Lions fan, man. My boy Smada called me to congratulate me. He said, I want to call you because you're a genuine fan. When they was like, I rocked them last year. I got the Lions symbol on my license plate last year. Like, not last year as in when the season started. Last year, last season. You know what I'm saying? And I just love my city that much. And I knew we sucked. I knew we sucked, man. When Stafford was there, I'm like, it's like every game we were so close, and I knew that we didn't have enough to make noise. I didn't like the Stafford move. I felt like Stafford was a good for our team. And seeing him leave in that first year, he won a Super Bowl. I was happy for Stafford because he deserved it. But I'm also like, man, what are we gonna do? Now you got this new coach. When the new coach came, I'm like, okay, this seemed different. He got a different type of swag.
He had a different energy when he showed up.
Yeah, I'm like, I think we turning this culture around. Like, and it was off his energy alone. And then you seeing how last season played, and it's like, okay, we had a respectable year. We ain't make no noise, but you saw the improvement. And now coming into this year, I'm listening to some of the things that came out through training camp and some of the guys and how they talking. I'm like, oh, they got some dogs now. Okay. So now you see the shift. Then opening game, we beat the defending champs. I was like, oh, okay. So now the whole year I had the standpoint of, okay, we can win the division and we can win a playoff game. And we've done that. To me, it's been a successful year. Now, go ahead.
I just feel like if you keep skating, like how you up and then you fighting to hold the lead, bro, that can't keep happening.
I agree.
It's not going to work.
I agree. It won't work in the long run. You're right, and that's why
it's not going to continue to work. Like this next team they playing, who they supposed to be playing?
The Bucks.
Tampa.
Yeah.
If they get past Tampa, that's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough to get past Tampa. Tampa got a great defense, and Baker Mayfield is balling. I wasn't even hit. I never paid attention to I didn't even watch the game when we played the Lions when we beat them 20-6, by the way, earlier this year. It is a different part of the year, so that don't really matter, but it still is something. But I seen that. I didn't even realize Baker Mayfield was playing for the Bucks. I was like, wow.
Yeah, and here's the thing, though. A lot of people shit on Baker.
Yeah.
But Baker is still a good quarterback.
He's a baller, man.
Cleveland fucked him up. It wasn't Baker that was fucked up. It was
Absolutely.
Cleveland that fucked him up.
Absolutely. They didn't have because they made it to the playoffs this year and got smacked. They got smacked around. Like,
you know who they gonna get? They go and get motherfucking quarterback who
Did they get Joe Flacco?
Yeah, Joe Flacco. Yeah, he won a chip, but that defense won that chip for him.
That defense won that chip for sure.
He didn't win it. He sucked that year.
That was the linebackers, man. Ray Lewis.
Yeah, Ray Lewis and Ed Reed.
Man, they were
didn't do shit.
Man. That's an all-time great defense.
That's when you had Jamal Lewis in the backfield. All you gotta do is hand that bitch off. We want to talk about how much quarterback percentage Joe Flacco got.
Nah, not at all.
Nobody cared to see Flacco.
Nah, not at all. Yeah, so they shouldn't have done them dirty like that, man. And it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy how the Rams did Goff. I didn't realize that he made it to the Super Bowl. They washed their hands.
The story was they got rid of him so abruptly because he had supposed to been fucked with the managers or the coach's wife or something like that. That's why they moved him out.
Whoa,
that was the word.
I didn't know that.
That was a low word. That's why they pushed to get him out of there. And then you see how personal it was. They moved them to the 0-16 Lions. Thinking that nigga won't have a chance to come back. Now he in a position where he knocked off Steph.
He didn't knock y'all out. You know what I'm saying? And first playoff win in 32 years, bro. First playoff win in 32 years. First home game, home playoff game in I think it was 94. First playoff home game we had. But man, this is historic. It's a historic season. I watched the Tampa Bay and Eagles game, and I can't lie. I wanted
disappointment
from the Eagles standpoint.
Yeah, big disappointment. Yeah.
They put up 6 points. Like, come on, bro.
But you saw that happen. You saw, if you have been watching football, you saw the Eagles slowly deteriorate.
They wasn't the same. I'm like, didn't they just make it to the Super Bowl last year?
Yeah, not make it. They won.
They won the chip last year?
No, they didn't win last year.
They ain't won. Kansas City won.
Kansas City won last year, didn't they?
Yeah. Because Because the Lions beat them
a couple years back. They just won.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think they made it twice or something like that. I don't know.
No, they just recently got a chip. They just recently got one. If it wasn't last year, it was the year before.
Okay. I think you're right. I think
they won twice. I want to say twice, or they made it once and beat once, or something like that. I'm not sure.
2018. It was 2018.
Yeah, that's still not that far though.
Yeah, that's still not that about far. 5 years. Yeah,
that's not that far. It's still in a position where we say, well, the Eagles gonna dominate this year. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? We still got them up there. Eagles gonna dominate. Mm-hmm. Now, you don't know how that thing gonna look now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If Tampa Bay loses to Detroit, and who they're going up against? San Fran?
Yeah.
San Fran playing who?
They playing. I forgot. Let me see right now. They play. The Texans play the Ravens. That's gonna be a great game.
I don't think so. Ravens about to game rape them.
But the Texans game raped Cleveland. So I don't know. But the Ravens scary, man. The Ravens the toughest squad.
You cannot underestimate Lamar. You can't.
Yeah, Lamar a dog. Lamar's a dog for sure.
You cannot underestimate that man.
The Packers play the 49ers.
Packers out of there.
Yeah.
Packers out of there.
They did the Cowboys dirty though.
As they should.
I was glad.
As they should.
I was so happy off that.
Packers out of there. San Fran tough.
They had the first round bye. They tough to beat. If we get past the Bucks though, we a scary team. I ain't gonna lie.
No, you're not. You ain't that scary because you gotta hold the points. You know what I'm saying?
We can score. We can score and keep up with the Bucks, but can our defense stop Bucks offense? That's the question. We'll put up the points, but can we stop them from scoring as much? Because we'll score and they'll come back and score too. And that was the difference between the Rams game is those first 3 possessions, we got end zone. And then second half, we dropped off. We only had a field goal in the second half. You know, we had 21 points in the first half, though. No, we might have had 2 field goals or something, but
there's no way they should allow that team to come back.
It shouldn't have been that close. Off the hot start,
it's like everybody said, "Yo, we going to celebrate in the locker room."
We scored 3 touchdowns in the half before the half, baby. We up. Yeah, they
25 to 26. They can come back. Oh shit! Put your shit back on. Put your shit back on, y'all. We need to get out there.
Hey, but we were one. It was a pass interference should have been called on that last LA Rams possession, but they didn't give it to them. Which we deserve some calls to go in our direction. So I'm glad they swallowed their whistle on that. But it was he was tugging at the jersey. He tugged at the jersey on the incompletion, and that's what caused the turnover on downs, and we got the ball back. And then we got the first down, and then that was the win right there.
The Lions Lions in a great position, bro.
Yeah, we are.
And it's going to be the Lions that fuck it up. You know what I mean? Yeah, they in a great position.
It's a new team, man. Like I said, we won a division. We the NFC North champs, and we won a playoff game. Like, to me, I don't want to say I'm satisfied. Like I want them to lose, but to me, I feel like this is a great start for the future. Like, this is what you want, and so now we got a real shot at the NFC championship game. If we beat the Bucks, man.
Just don't say ludicrous.
Just don't say ludicrous. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. So I'm excited, man. I'm gonna be tuned into the game heavy. And then we also got the Packers play the 49ers Saturday at 8:15. 4:30 Saturday. Texans play the Ravens. Ravens probably gonna swap over them boys, and then the Bills
Ravens.
play.
You know what? I give that quarterback though. He gets all the kudos.
Yeah,
this year,
young bull, ain't he? Is he a
Yeah,
rookie?
real young boy. You're a rookie. You're a
Ooh.
rookie.
Ooh, second round of the playoffs, first year in.
And part of me thinking this shit is rigged too, because look at the like these past matches they had. They had Stafford returns to Detroit. You had if the quarterback for Cleveland didn't get hurt, what was that black quarterback name? I forgot his name.
Jameis Winston?
No, it wasn't James Winston. The quarterback they got from Houston.
Oh, I know he's talking about Geno.
No.
Geno Smith?
No. He was in Houston. They hit him. They hit him heavy with a. They hit him heavy with a fine. They suspended him because he had some allegations of chicks with some allegations. Long story short, it seemed like they were setting up these matchups.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He returns to Houston. Will he be able to win? You know what I'm saying? Dallas and Green Bay, which has been Mike McCarthy's team, his former team. Will Mike McCarthy able to beat Green Bay? You know what I mean? Will it happen? Like all these matchup scenarios, it sounds like some bullshit, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a storyline.
All these storylines, like you. Yeah. And I don't know. I could be throwing something in the mix. You know what I mean? But
I see what you're saying, but because like even that Cowboys game, we should have won that one. Like I don't know if you saw that one. We should have won that Cowboys game. We literally won it. Like, but they called it against us that was an ineligible receiver, you know. But he reported as eligible. They announced the other dude eligible.
Oh, I heard about that too, and that was supposed to have been something that was won too. You know
it was supposed to be a win. So we
end up. That's another thing too, though. You should never be put in that position.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Because if we just kicked
in that
one, if we kicked the field goal, that would have tied it. But Dan Campbell was going for the 2-point conversion for the win, and it's already late in the game. So the 2-point conversion, we got it, but the ref said that 68 didn't report as eligible, which he did, but they announced that 70 was eligible. So when they threw the flag saying, "Oh, he didn't report," but the Lions did some trickery to make it seem like 70 was reporting, but 68 really reported. He was in the ref's face like, "Yo, it's me." So the ref called out the other one. So but it was really all part of the scheme. Let's get them out, and then they should have kicked that field goal. They kicked that field goal. Let's go to overtime, and then let's see what happened. But I get it.
So what would have happened if the Lions would have won that game? Dallas wouldn't have been in the playoffs?
No, they would have, but we would have been the 2 seed instead of the 3 seed.
So y'all would have played who?
We would have ended up playing. I think we would end up playing Green Bay off the dribble.
Well, see, I think too. Who wanted to watch that game again? You see how this? You know what I mean? If it's in a ref hands, I'm looking at if I can fuck this over. Mm-hmm. Who want to see Detroit go against Green Bay again? It's another matchup, another interconference matchup, opposed to them going against somebody with the matchup. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying?
I do see what you're saying, and that I'm adding to your point. Like that's why they did that wash in the mix. You know what I'm saying? And then it would I think we would have played the Cowboys. No. We would have played the Cowboys in the second round if they beat whoever they played, because I think they would have seen LA. They probably would have beat LA. Who knows? But the Cowboys is fake, man. They some frauds.
Cowboys want to beat LA. I don't think they would have beat LA.
I don't think so.
I think they really trying to put Detroit in a position to win, though. You know what I mean?
The whole thing.
I think not even necessarily the whole thing, but at least close.
Yeah,
they're trying to put them in a position to win.
I agree.
If you think about it, like there's no way they were not going to beat the Rams. The Rams had a they had a
season. Yeah, they weren't even expected to be where they was.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And just to just to even be playing with them. Only receiver they talked about all year was their rookie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which he broke some records. So he's
been
balling.
busting ass all year. Pakua.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, but that's why we got to get back here, man. It's 120 in, and we can talk for days, man. You know what I mean?
Hard.
You know what I mean? But man, it's been wonderful catching up with you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Love you, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Too, man.
This year, we it's the new year, new you. You know what I mean? But really, it's not. It's an enhanced us.
New year improved us.
That's what we're doing. New year improved you. Improve you. And this is what we're doing, man, for 2024. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, you got any words before you go, or you already did your shout outs at the top?
Yeah, I did them real quick again. Tonight we have Sports Like a Bar and Grill, and get them tickets for the 31st, man. We have the Aretha Franklin Jazz Cafe, 2 shows, tickets $25. Cash App, $, the Lovelies, THELUVLEES, man. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man.
Man, I don't got shit going on. I'm just out here chilling with Ollie. But if you see me in the streets, holla at a player, man. Say what up, Big Tone. Big Tone will say what up to you too.
What up, though? Love y'all, man. Happy New Year. We back with it.
You know what I mean? So, we kicking this off. Shout out to Dan. Shout out to Jake. Mask Off family. Forever, for always. Love you, brothers. You know what I'm saying? This is episode 168. Me and the young boy, Malachi Lee, in the building. We up out of here. You know what I mean? Mask Off. New year, new year. Talk to him, Mally.
New year improved you, because you got to improve you.
Luda!